take me home. You go to loud places to find someone who will take you higher than I took you. Didn't I take you to higher places you can't reach without me? Reach without me. I feel music in your eyes. I have never reached such heights. I go to those places where we used to go. They seem so quiet now. I'm here all alone. You go to new places with I don't know who, and I don't know how to follow you. Didn't I take you to higher places you can't reach without me? Reach without me.
Check 1, 2, hey 2. Okay. You're in ecstasy without me. When you come down, I won't be around.
There's gotta be a record of you someplace. You gotta be on somebody's books. They'll load out a picture of your face, your injuries, the sacred and profane, pleasure and the pain. Somewhere your fingerprints remain concrete. And it's your face I'm looking for on every street. lady killer, regulation tattoo, silver spurs on his heels. What can I tell you as I'm standing next to you? She threw herself under my wheels. It's a dangerous road and a hazardous load, and the fireworks over liberty explode in the heat. And it's your face I'm looking for on every street. Three-chord symphony crashes into space. The moon is hanging upside down. I don't know why it is I'm still on the case. It's a ravenous town. You still refuse to be traced. Seemed to me such a waste. Every victory has a taste that's bittersweet. I'm looking for on every street. It's your face I'm looking for on every street.
You and me got the whole day off. Take a trip to Vincent van Gogh, but the line went halfway round the block. And we're looking for a place to rest. Every seat in every bar was set, so we turned back to the Grand Hotel. And the rain came hard, a million people on a protest march. Every choice, every path was mistaken. You and me got the whole thing sucks. Great men are shadowing us. Wild conspiracies turn to dust. Hear the sound of cathedral bells, cash ringing at the gates of hell, and fairground hooligans push and swell. They're the darkest days of a free man, lying in the streets of Amsterdam. Nearly fell underneath the tram, but I picked myself up. Every temptation and device, all the diamonds and the spice, I would give anything for the sight of an honest man. Swimming emptiness, I was looking at a hotel guest. He blew me a big sarcastic kiss. And the Lord walked in with a monocle and lips so thin. Saw the barman wait, 'cause he poured his brandy. Well, the darkest days of a free man, lying in the streets of Amsterdam. Nearly fell underneath the tram, but I picked myself up. Every temptation up in lights, all the diamonds and the spice, I could take profit from the vice of another man.
Folks say there ain't no bears in Arkansas, and some folks never seen a bear at all. Some folks say the bears go around eating babies raw, and some folks got a bear across the hall. Some folks say the bears go around smelling bear, others say that a bear is a honey sweet. Some folks say this bear's the best I ever had, and some folks got a bear beneath their feet. Some folks drive the bears out of the wilderness, and some to see a bear will pay a fee. And me, I just bear up to my bewildered best, and some folks even see the bear in me. Out of the wilderness, some to see a bear would pay a fee. For me, I just bear up to my bewildered best, and some folks even seen the bear in me. So meet a bear and take him on out to lunch with you, even though your friends may stop and stare. Just remember that's a bear there in the bunch. just don't come no better than a bear. So meet a bear and take him on out to lunch with you, even though your friends may stop and stare. I just remember there's a bear there and a bunch with you, and they just don't come no better than a bear. No, they just don't come no better than a bear. No, they just don't come no better. I wish that I could fly like a bird way up in the sky. Sometimes I wish that I could fly such a long way from home, such a long way from home. Oh, sometimes I feel like freedom is near. Sometimes I feel like freedom is near. Sometimes I feel like freedom is near. But we're so far from home. Oh, you know we're so far from home. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. A long way from home. Oh, such a long way from home. I'm a long way from home. I'm such a long way from home.
Friday Live Lancaster. Friday Live Lancaster. 91.7 The Ville. 91.7 The Ville. Real radio. Real words. Real radio. Same fools. Friday Live Lancaster. Friday Live Lancaster. 91.7 The Ville. Meg's got the right sound. Lawrence Banger Jones has a new gallery. Anna in the tropics, lucky girl. Where's the cowboy money? Friday Live Lancaster. Friday Live Lancaster.
Well, them clouds so swift, man, the snow won't lift. The gates won't close and the railings froze. Get your minds off winter time, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. Ooh, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, how we gonna fly down into the easy chair. Buy me a flute and a gun that shoots tailgates and subsidies. sails to a tree with roots, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. So ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my brides are gonna come. Oh Lord, how are we gonna fly down to the easy chair? All right. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh Lord, how we gonna fly down into the easy chair?
Welcome everyone. It is great to be here at the Rabbit and Dragonfly Cafe. This is usually the point where Laura Kendall introduced the radio show, but she's not here today, so or else she's got a very husky voice.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. So I am thrilled to be here. We have a huge show, big show. We got Jimmy Redenbeck stepping in for Laura Kendall. We're going to miss Laura, but we're happy to have Jimmy here. We got Megan the Right Sound, Lauren Spangler-Jones, Solar Federation, the Palomo Players, Jordan Rast, and our house band Courtney Byron with a few friends today. So it's going to be a hell of a good time. So Jimmy, thank you for coming in on such short notice. How was the week, man?
The week was absolutely amazing. I'm glad to be here, as always, to help out Joe and just be your little sidecar on your amazing motorcycle ride. So it's good to be here. It was a great week, man. I mean, anybody who spent any time in the city the past week, especially last weekend for Roots and Blues, it was absolutely... it was unbelievable, man. It was just a weekend like no other. Adding the additional day on Sunday was just... It was amazing all the way around, man.
Yeah, absolutely. The Sunday was definitely a great addition to it. I will say by the end of Sunday at about midnight, we closed the doors and I had a few pints of beer and they never tasted better, Jimmy.
I bet they did.
But,
you know, I made a promise to myself that I was going to make it through all 3 days, and I got to Sunday at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I started fading a little bit, man. I was like, I don't know if I need to hear any more music, man. But yeah, look, I even put my Guinness down, which rarely happens.
I've never seen that happen, Jimmy. I've never seen that happen.
All right, I lied. I didn't put it down, but you know, I thought about putting it down. So
yeah, no, we finished up with Tom Ponce inside playing a bit of jazz, and it was just the right way to ease ourselves out of Roots and Blues. Big news on the radio show front is we in 2 weeks are going to be part of 91.7 The Ville. And which is so real radio. We had to sign a contract that there could be no more swearing on the show. Oh, so that's that's why we brought Jimmy in today. So
obviously, I won't be involved.
Yeah, we're able to do it in Irish, English, and Spanish today. Yeah, so, exciting. It's going to be great. We will be broadcasting off our website. We will be also broadcasting off 91.7 The Ville. Very, very exciting news for us. It's been a while coming, and we are really excited to get it going there.
Absolutely. Well done, man. Well done. Good stuff.
No, all good. So, great show today. We're going to get it started off with Megan the Right Sound. Wait. Yeah, she's going to sing Wait. Thank you, Meg. Hit us.
No problem.
It's all you.
Is this all just a silly game you play?
Whenever he wants to,
make me your prey. Don't wanna fight or say, so wipe that smirk, it'll stick that way. Holding on to hearts so full of yesterday. Dim the light, it's pouring through. Muddy gray, a sad shade of blue. Nothing's its natural hue, so take cover, what is wrong with you? Moving on I'd let this go to my head. Happy, sad, just another tear shed. We'll dress up and wear our smiles. So grab your tie, let's fake it in our guile. Wait, wait, such a mess, but a mess we made. Wait, 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 don't just throw it all away. The slides clear, we reminisce. No one's promised constant bliss. The truth hurts, but it's a lie. Cultivate, don't let it die. Don't let it die. Such a mess we made. Wait, wait, don't just throw it all away.
Woo!
Well, that was pretty fantastic way to start off the afternoon. wasn't it?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
yeah. It is the afternoon.
It is.
How did that happen?
It just happened. Yeah. Take my word on it. So we have Megan the Right Sound. They're going to sit here and do an interview with us. Megan McDermott, I want to say welcome. Glad to have you here. And if you just want to introduce this gentleman to your right, and then let's talk about what you're doing and where you're going.
Sounds great. This
Sure.
is Jason Sherman. He's my fantastic guitarist.
Backup vocals too, I heard.
Yeah. Backup vocals.
No doubt about it. So first question I have is, reading a little bit about you, the fact that a Kickstarter campaign made your CD possible. You're going to be
Yeah.
coming out with your first CD
Yep.
next Friday, right?
Yep.
You're dropping next Friday, which is
First
amazing.
full length, yeah.
So I just think that that's an amazing way to go about. So just talk a little bit
Yeah.
about, I know people have heard about Kickstarter for other
Right.
types of projects, but it seems like it's really going. So talk a little bit about how you thought
Sure.
about this and how it worked.
Well, kind of a funny story. We were invited to be here, 6 months ago now at this point? We were on your show in September, and we decided that was kind of be basically our jumping point for starting Kickstarter. We knew that we had some ideas that we wanted to record and put down and get excited about and just feel creative, and we had a lot of family and friends and people that backed us, and we we passed our goal by a good amount. You're just shaking your head at me. You're not saying
You're not, you're doing it.
What was the goal now you had for this?
We were trying to raise $5,000 to do a full-length album, which I think we started with, 13 songs, and we ended up doing 11? 12? 11.
Awesome, and you raised over $5,000.
Yeah, and we did.
That's
yes,
crazy
we met
awesome.
our goal.
Ah.
Yeah, and we got together with our buddy Ben Roth and mixed an album, and here we are.
So, and happy with the product?
Oh my goodness,
Very
yeah.
happy, yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
So it sounds like you're excited about next week coming.
Yeah.
Obviously, let's get the word out there right off the bat. Tell us, Saturday, March 12th, 8
Yes.
p.m., only a $5 cover. People are
got
going to
it.
come in, get to hear you guys play live.
You'd
I'm
be
assuming-
losing money if you didn't go, Jimmy.
Only $5. So I'm assuming you're going to play songs off the album.
We
are you going
are.
to go through the whole album? or
We're
are you going
doing
to pick
the
and
entire
choose?
thing.
Awesome.
It'll be mixed with a couple covers that we enjoy doing as well. So yeah, we'll be playing with some friends seasonal. We'll be opening for us, and then Ben Roth Band, which is fun because Ben actually mixed our album. So it's really exciting to have him kind of come together and play with us that night too.
Yeah, that's exciting.
yeah.
What kind of covers do you like to play? Like what
goodness.
influences? What do you like?
A little bit of everything.
What comes to mind?
I'm a sucker for girl bands. So like Cayetana, they're from Philly. Some old school, like yeah. I say old school. They're like not that old. Whatever.
Yeah, you're talking to me and Jimmy here, and I'm like,
I'm talking to Joe. You mean? Don't try to lump me
this
in
is
that
old
category.
school here. This is old school.
Middle school right
Jimmy
now.
doesn't believe it yet, but
I am just I love strong female vocalists. So
That's great.
yeah.
And how about you? Who do influences? Who do you like to cover? What do you like? What comes to mind?
A couple of things. I mean, so one of my all-time favorites is Murder by Death. And so we did a lot of their songs early on.
Yeah.
We still play a couple of their tunes now.
So good.
I would say, influences wise, just anything that's kind of just like jangly and poppy guitar wise. I don't get really too jammy or too bluesy. I like to just keep it kind of straightforward and have fun.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and the sound when you get them live and you get a whole show, they're so fun. It's been a while actually since we've heard you in there,
We've
which
missed
is
you guys. So
yeah.
we're
So
pumped.
it's about time you're getting back in here now,
It's
and
gonna be so much fun.
it should be good. So what's next? If you have the first one out of the way, are you going on the road for a while? How? What?
Maybe someday.
Yeah. What's the next step forward? Do you think now that you've recorded this full length album?
You know, I think a couple things. So we definitely do want to continue writing. We're already talking about potentially trying to get back in the studio to do maybe like an EP in the summer. We've been together for about 2 years.
Have you done it?
And so
Wow.
this record has some
quick.
songs on it that are some of the first songs we wrote together as we were collaborating, which is, it's good and bad. We've kind of sort of found our sound along the way.
Yeah.
And so as a result of that, like, some of the record, I mean, we love all of it. We're very proud of it. Some of it we feel like is more reflective of the direction we want to go than other parts of it. So we're excited to kind of start writing again.
Now, the writing process, who is doing the writing? Is it the two of you guys are doing the writing?
It's very collaborative. Yeah, it is the two of us. It's very collaborative. Usually what will happen is I'll lay down a couple of song structure ideas, get a couple of guitar parts that I think go together that I kind of like, and I'll just kind of record them on my phone and send them to her, and she'll play around with words and melodies, and then we usually can get together and hash something out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Very cool. Will Tellus be the biggest venue that you guys have played to this point, or have you kind of been?
Mightn't be the biggest. It better have been the best. Jimmy.
I didn't say best.
Definitely
the
one of
biggest.
our favorites.
Yeah.
We've played World Cafe Live 3 times now, I think.
Have you? Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
so we
awesome.
enjoy that a lot too. But Tellus is definitely one of our favorite local places to play.
It's home, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great to hear. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, can we get another song? The hair is looking good, Meg, I must say as
Thank
well. I'm
you.
liking
I was
this
going to
colour.
comment on that,
Yeah,
but I figured I'd just take a step back on it. Yeah.
I'm
very
liking
blue.
Yeah, I like blue. I like blue. I like blue. Yeah.
So can we connive them into doing another song?
I
you
think we
or
can,
you say pretty
can we?
please?
Can we?
I think
Can
We
we?
would
get one
love
more
to.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys
Looking forward
very
to
much.
next Friday.
Exciting.
Thanks.
And just as a reminder, next Saturday night,
Friday night, right?
next Saturday, 8 o'clock, March 12th, at Tellus.
You're right,
Is
I'm right.
the show. Even the guy who owns Tellus isn't really sure, but I'll tell you the fact. Next Saturday, 8 o'clock. But the album is going to drop next Friday, their first album.
That's where I
so
got
pick it up.
confused
That's what I'm
right
here
there.
For, man. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Thanks,
So
Jimmy.
here we
Thanks.
go. We're going to let them fade out and go for it.
Thank you.
Sure.
So much easier to live in a world where there's no reality, just keeps on spinning. No one to call you out, everything and nothing hurts, so start again. No finality. And I know there's this hope. My broken soul lives in tragedy. Damaged, bottomless well, hidden inside this empty shell, just keeps on spinning. Don't breathe in too deep, or the tears will swell and spill over. And I know you have this hope. Your broken soul's now a part of me. And I know just how beautiful what was and is to come because of gravity. How do I feel this whole because of gravity? How do I love you so because of gravity? How of faith, stepped off that balcony. I'm still falling. Please say you'll catch me. And I know we have this hope. Our broken souls live in tragedy. And I know just how beautiful it all is because of gravity.
Woo! Well, that was beautiful. So how did I not know this was happening?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's your boss?
Oh, yeah. I got so many.
That's why I'm here today, Mr. Devoy.
Yes, Mr. Devoy is definitely stretching it here now. So we got Lauren Spangler Jones, who opened up, is opening up tonight, first night ever. A brand new gallery here in town.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be awesome.
How amazing is our city? Can we just talk about that for 2 seconds?
We can talk about it as long as you
How
like. I have all day to talk
amazing
about
is
that
our
if you want
city.
to. Yeah,
A
I'm here for
city
that
of
one.
makers and creatives like no other.
Yeah,
truly.
absolutely.
And the sense of community is amazing. And honestly, yes, I'm opening up my own gallery, and yes, it's mine, but the truth remains that
It's the cities.
Oh,
No.
We're going to get, see, you got her emotional already.
Jimmy, this is how you do an interview.
Joe has that impact
have
on women.
been-
It's amazing.
there have been so many people behind me to help me get to this point.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm trying right now.
That's
I'm trying
okay.
really
We're
hard.
going to go to your left and introduce a young lady beside you because she's ready to rock and roll.
She's got this on lock. This is Remy Chris. She is my assistant and an amazing artist herself.
Thank you,
And
Lauren.
I'm so fortunate to have her on my team. And she's been another one that's just helped make all of this possible. So she's unstoppable, and she's going to make this city's heads turn as well, for sure.
Exciting.
For sure.
Are you going to be there tonight?
Yes, of
How
course.
about it?
Right
Yeah.
hand man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great night. It's
So
gonna be great.
you've been dreaming about this, obviously. It's great to see your passion with this. You've been dreaming about this for a lot of years, I'd imagine.
Joe, it's interesting because my passion is art, and my passion is making art and making people feel, and I can honestly say I never in a million years saw myself as a gallery owner. In fact, I always ran in the opposite direction from it, and something shifted dramatically for me about 12 months ago, and you know, I spent 5 years as the director at Annex 24, and I can't say enough about that
Yeah,
gallery.
great people.
I mean,
Yeah, great
they're
people.
another
Yeah, great
one,
gallery,
and
yep.
they taught me how to run a gallery, you know, and I just got to a place where I realized that I was hitting my head, and it was time for me to do me 100% of the time, and and then I took this crazy idea to some amazing friends, Deb and Rob Barber, and I said, I want to open up a gallery, and they said, okay, what do we need to do to help you?
That's
So, you know, Rob basically general contracted the entire thing. We took a 900 square feet of incredibly raw space in the Stevens Condominiums building on the 100 block of West King Street.
Prince and King, basically, right?
Yep. Wicked raw space, and we took 8 walls down, 2 layers of drop tile ceiling, and we turned it into an amazing industrial contemporary art gallery. It's beautiful.
Terrific.
It's beautiful.
That's awesome. And so what are we going to see in this gallery over the next tonight and over the next year and over the next couple of years?
Absolutely.
What's this going to become?
Absolutely. So my hope tonight is actually a retrospective of my work from the very beginning when I started in 1997 to the present. So I'm actually showing work that I've never shown publicly. So I'm really stepping into some vulnerability
That's
here.
awesome.
It's exciting.
It is. It's appropriate for this particular occasion. So, and then I've got several artists, because I would get bored if it was just me all the time. Like I can't do just me all the time.
Jimmy doesn't have that problem.
Never have that
But
problem.
I've got some amazing local talent lined up throughout this year, and I've got an artist coming in from Buffalo, New York. She'll be here in May. And Remy will be showing in October.
Oh, that's
It'll
awesome.
be
Forward to
her,
that, yeah.
her first solo show, and she's 19, but she's so far beyond her years, and
Thank you, Lauren.
her work is absolutely amazing.
And
Amazing.
it's 4 of your students who are showing tonight with you as well. Is it?
Thank you. Yes. So I'm actually I'm featuring 4 of students that I've been working with over the last 12 months in group classes and private classes. So their work will also be on display tonight, and this is their night to shine as well, which makes my heart really happy.
That's awesome.
Makes my heart really happy.
I took my first art class since I was 15 last Monday.
Get out of here.
Yeah, from Aaron Shiflett. And,
But
so
you're
he said-
so...
I was going to say, it's first class in 50 years, right? You said since you were 15. My God, it's been a long time, buddy.
Enjoy this one. It's the last one, Jimmy. but yeah, it was great. And he said there was a model coming along, but it was a nude model. Yeah. This was,
that's a good time, isn't
it? Was the best experience ever. I loved this. I absolutely loved it. I'm not very good, but it was a great experience. It was great. It was with Aaron Shiflett, who does a good bit around tennis and stuff. And he was fantastic, and it was just a great experience, and it was great to lose yourself for a few hours.
Oh my gosh. And I lose all track of time when I'm creating it. And that's something I'm really looking forward to. So the gallery, it's actually split up into 2 spaces. It's a main gallery exhibition space, and then my studio. It's an open studio. I will actually be working out of that space as well. So I haven't picked up a paintbrush except to paint white walls in about 6 months. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to my work, you know.
And plenty of inspiration to go after 6 months of painting walls.
So much, yeah.
So can I ask a question, just in case people want to find you?
Yeah.
So LSJ Studios, are you on Facebook? Do you have Instagram? How
I
can
am.
they find you?
All of the above. Website is under construction, but it would be lsjstudios.com.
Okay. How did you come up with the name? I'm joking.
Thank you.
And just in case anybody isn't familiar with King and Prince Street, the address is 110 West King Street, Suite 101. So if you're not local to the area, you don't know where King and Prince is.
And there will be signage all over the place directing people right in. You can't miss it.
So if they put in LSJ Studios on Facebook or IG, they're going to find you and they can track you down.
I'm unstoppable, man.
Obviously.
Yes, full agreement there.
No doubt about it.
Full agreement.
Well, I'll definitely be swinging by tonight to check it out.
It's going to be an amazing night.
Likewise.
It's just celebrating, again, this city and the amazing people in it.
Well, it's people like you that make it amazing. So thank you for putting the effort in. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And then just of the paintings you're showing, is there one that feels more vulnerable than the rest? Is there one that took you to get to your own studio?
You know, and it's actually, I think, the one that Remy likes the most. And it was, you know, I'm known for my figurative work. I've been studying and abstracting the female figure for many, many years. And the very first figure I ever did was in 1997, and I actually have that hanging. And it's quite androgynous, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
it's literally a stick figure in gold on black paper. And I wasn't sure if I was going to show it, and Remy saw it, and she said, "You absolutely have to put that up." So.
Yeah. Awesome. I mean, Lauren was telling me that it was one of her first, if not very first, figure drawing, and I'm like, Lauren, you know what? You really have to show this piece. It's part of you. You really have to show it.
It's crazy.
I'm
crazy.
I'll be looking for it.
Right on.
What have the last few months been like hanging around with Laura? Get the gallery
be
up
nice,
and
Remy.
Yeah, you got to be nice here. Well,
say whatever you
stressful, but very, very fun. I've gotten to know Lauren on a personal level, and we've had so many great talks and gotten to, you know, become a lot closer to each other. And I think it's really great. I feel so much closer to her after all these months, and you know, just painting white walls and getting dirty. It's been a lot of fun.
Scrubbing floors.
Hard work, but a lot of fun.
So what I say to all the talented young people, you plan on staying here, right? And using all those amazing talents right here in
don't even get me
Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I mean, you can go away to share a
come
little
back.
bit, but you have to come back. Yeah. So you want to go to school, do amazing things, but please come back.
Yeah.
Please come back.
Lancaster
Absolutely.
definitely holds a big part of my heart. So
terrific.
That sounded very non-committal to me.
She's well beyond her years in terms of not. Absolutely.
Her first interview.
Well done.
I think.
Absolutely. You could run for public office someday. You were great at that answer. Take it from me. Believe me. I know my way around non-commitment. Oh yeah.
I can vouch for that for Jimmy.
Well, that's exciting stuff. It's really going to be a great night, I'm sure.
It is.
It's going to be a great night in the city overall.
It is.
Snow is past, so it'll be a good time to come through.
Well, and you definitely, because I can still remember the day Tellus opened, and I'll never forget it. And it was a great night, and you will never forget tonight. So enjoy the hell out of it. We'll be down to see you.
I have to stay sober until after 8 o'clock because I have
Says who?
I have to give a toast at 8 o'clock, and I got to keep keep it together. But once after 8 o'clock, game on.
Well, maybe you want to put the beer down in your hand right now. No, I'm just kidding. The audience doesn't know anybody.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me on. It really means a lot. All right. Hopefully I'll see you guys out tonight.
All right. Gold figure, black background.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, I'm looking for it.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so
much.
Thank
you.
Good luck
Nice to
tonight,
meet
you
you,
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations. Good job.
Take care, guys.
And now we're lucky to have a little bit of Rush music coming up, I take it.
All right.
Solar Federation here. Whenever you're ready, lads.
We just patched together a couple different parts from a couple songs.
Awesome.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Let's have some fun.
like it.
That was awesome. Remembrances of good times.
Yes.
Yeah, we saw a few people bouncing around to that one, actually.
I think so, yeah.
It wasn't just the two old guys here who recognized it. There was a few other old guys
Keep
who
going this
recognized
old guy
it.
route, man. We're going to have a problem. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I was just about to do the vocals, but I thought I don't want to upstage your musical talent by me singing the amazing vocals. No, definitely not. I didn't want to hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Well, thank you guys for being here, man. Solar Federation, it's great. First of all, I just want to ask a question. How hard is it to play that music, knowing as well as Rush is loved all over the world? Is it difficult to nail it down? Do you get people who are thrilled that you're playing it? Do you get people who are you play it well, but you have to do this a little bit better? Like, do you get that balance, or what do you run into when people are listening to it?
Well, it's not. I wouldn't say the individual instrumental parts, at least for guitar, are the hardest thing I've ever played. Sure. But to play it as a band and to play it more as like a cohesive, like the songs, to really nail them and get the whole. What's the word I'm looking for, Mike?
Well, also the Rush fans are extremely legion. They're listening to everything, so you can't just cobble it together. You got to learn it, get it all the parts down. And our drummer keeps us honest on that. So, because he's the original super fan. Yeah.
Was he the inspiration for this? Is it Fedge is the drummer on it? Whose idea was this to come up with Solar Federation?
Well, the way it happened was I'd met Fedge a couple of years earlier, but we were at a friend's wedding party at their house, and Mike, the friend, he said, "Hey, Fedge, you guys should meet, both Rush fans." And so, we were just talking. We were like, man, we should start a Rush tribute band.
That's awesome.
And then, like a year later, we actually got around to getting the ball rolling on it, and slowly the band came together. And I think it's got a really good chemistry because we all like hanging out with each other. We're all like really, passionate about getting the notes right. I mean, as much as humanly possible.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it happened, and it took about a year actually to.
Well, we worked.
I remember hearing about it about a year before. Basically, it showed up, and tell us, was the first time you did it last summer? Was that right?
Yes,
that's right.
It was the last time that it was done, and I remember hearing about it a year before, and it was awesome. So and there are a bunch of great guys in this band. So why the love of Rush? What draws you to them as opposed to? There's a lot of people you could do a cover band of here. Why Rush?
Well, I mean, Fedge contacted me about it, and they were the first band besides the Beatles that I loved, and it really made me want to learn how to play my instrument and get better at it. So when he had asked me to do it, I just jumped at the chance because I was always a fan, but I hadn't really listened to him a whole lot in the last 15 years or so.
Yeah.
So now I'm just becoming my 15-year-old self all over again, learning the songs. So. Yeah,
well, I know I mentioned to Joe right when you guys were coming on that I was late to the Rush party. I have to admit, I was into my late 20s, early 30s, and I started exploring different kinds of music, and I just kept hearing these vocals, and I'm like, this guy's unbelievable, man. I don't know if I love the music, but and the more I listen to it, it's almost like you just get drawn in, and like you said, the legion of fans are so strong. Once you're in, you're in. I feel like they're kind of a polarizing band in that way. Like, you love them, or you're probably not a fan, but there's many more people that love them that aren't a fan. And I've learned that over time. It's just an amazing group overall when you listen to them.
Exactly.
There's a lot of different stuff going on in their music, and I think with that kind of music, you have to listen to it more than once.
Yeah.
It's not like a pop song.
Yeah.
You have to listen to it a bunch to really get it. Absolutely. Even their new album, Clockwork Angels. At first I was like, this isn't bad. And then the more I listened to it, the more I really got to know the songs and was like, this is a really good album.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I know they have a documentary on Netflix that I watched not too long ago, and it was so enlightening to just learn like how they made their break into the United States and where they started. And it was an amazing progression of things where, long story short, to summarize, they got some play in a band, I think it was in Cleveland, and they started playing some of their songs, and the feedback just exploded, and they were just like, this rugged, rough band, where are they from? They're like, they're from Canada. They're like, no, they're not from Canada. They're playing on the Cleveland. No, they're not.
Was it Working Man? I think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
And
they kept playing it, and then DJ played like 24 hours straight, and like locked himself in and wouldn't stop playing it, and they exploded. I mean, you get a working class city like Cleveland, and they love it, and it just went from there. But it was an amazing story about how a band breaks out, and they consider themselves, kind of nerdy, kind of
regular
guys. Really sure. They just made a move.
Yeah, if you hate Rush, watch that movie and you will love them.
Rush
Yeah,
after.
my wife actually watched with me, and at the end of the movie, she was like, "Oh, I love Rush. I just can't stand their music."
So the most important thing is Solar Federation is playing tomorrow night. Tellus 360, 9 o'clock. If you liked what you just heard and you're about to hear, come on through tomorrow night. It'll be an amazing experience. I mean, listening to live music is amazing. Listening to artists like this who play it well and do the right thing is amazing. So, again, Saturday night, 9 o'clock at Tellus, come through. Check it out, give your feedback, and I'm sure you'll love it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. And Mike is not only a member of this band, he is also my piano teacher as of 2 weeks ago.
That's correct.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Yeah.
Thing.
If you think playing Rush is hard, try teaching me piano.
We're up for challenges.
I've talked to some of Joe's teachers from Ireland. Trust me, he hasn't changed much since he got older.
I once had a French teacher who gave me a D on the condition I never took a French class again in my life. So Mike hasn't quite got to that point yet, but give him time. Give him time.
You know what? Let's listen to a little bit more to see, a little preview of what we're going to hear tomorrow night. If you guys are interested in doing that,
I think actually we're jumping up
we
to the
gonna go to
Johnny
court?
Cash number. Yeah.
Oh, we're jumping to Johnny Cash. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do Joe.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in again tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Come through. It's going to be an amazing show, and you know what? The guys are going to be there to rock and roll, man. So thank a lot for coming on, man. It's going to be a great night. I'll definitely be there.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Sharing in the background, trying to do the vocals myself. So we'll see.
Looking forward to it.
Thank
Absolutely. Have a good afternoon, you guys.
Thanks.
Jimmy sounds great without a microphone in the back of the room.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
So next Wednesday night, we're doing a Johnny Cash night inside in Tellus 360, put together by Courtney Byron. We did it last year for Johnny's birthday, I believe, or anniversary, was it?
Yeah. Johnny's 83rd birthday last year, so 84th this year. His birthday was February 26th. We did a little preview at Roots and Blues, but it was only with Vinegar Creek and myself. We have a lot more musicians joining us for this one, Ogham Stones and a lot of other friends. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, and I'd say last year might have been one of my favourite nights in Tellus 360, and it was a great night. So here's just a quick sample from that one.
Yeah, we'll read and play a little.
I hurt myself today to see if I could feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears the skin, the old familiar sting. Tried to kill it all away, but I remember everything. And what have I become, my dearest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end. You could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
Crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts. I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, but I am still right here. And what have I become, my sweetest friend? Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
If I could start again, 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
All right, all right, all right. That is just a little taste of what you're going to get next Wednesday night. I had the pleasure of being there last year for the tribute. And if you haven't heard Cordy Byron sing all those songs live and tell us, I can't even tell you how amazing. It was a revelation listening to that music last year. And there were people crying. I'm not exaggerating. It was unbelievable.
Wonderful show.
To see the so if you get a chance next Wednesday night, you got to get out to Taos and see it. But we got some talented people right here in front of us.
Yes,
Joe.
we do. Yeah, thrilled to have the Paloma Players. Anna in the Tropics. Doesn't feel like the tropics today, but we're getting there next week is what I'm hearing.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, so tell us about it. This is a play that's happening in the Ware Centre. Tell us about this play, why you picked this play, and your group, the Paloma Players.
Well, I'm gonna take the chance. There's 5 of us here right now. My name is Jose Urdaneta. Paloma Players is a small group of I'm gonna take the liberty of calling myself an actor that are trying to put together a group of shows to showcase the Latino culture under a different light than what we normally see portrayed here in Lancaster, showing the cornucopia of things that our culture has to offer to Lancaster under the direction of our wonderful director, Marion. And we're able to do this. And we chose this one exactly because I think, we're soon going to be in the tropics. We'll be complaining about it being too hot. And
Yes,
I think
we will.
it's a good way. We want to bring the heat back to Lancaster. It's a Pulitzer awarded writer, Nilo Cruz, with Anna in the Tropics, 2003. It is the passion that is within this script and the passion that we have as actors. I think that together we have been able to do justice to what this script has to offer, but at the same time, we've been able to make it our own and do something different that I think the public will enjoy.
Well, it's definitely exciting. If you're not aware, Latino Fest is happening all weekend this weekend. And if you want to come and see Anna in the Tropics tonight, 7:30 at the Ware Center on Prince Street. It's free. There is a caveat that you don't want to bring kids under 12. Was that just because they're a little bit of adult themes? I mean, it's a real world play, so they want to be respectful of that. But again, 7:30 tonight. It's free. It's a beautiful venue at the Ware Center. Come through. Come check it out. It's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. And so if you could give us, I think we're going to hear some of the play, but if you could give us a brief synopsis of the play, maybe just to get us in the mood of what we're going to be hearing.
So it's a mostly poetic piece, and what attracted us to it is it's set in the 1920s in Tampa, Florida, a Cuban-American hand cigar rolling factory with the Cuban tradition of having lectores, which were the readers who would read as they were rolling the cigars and educate the workers. So this is a tradition that came over to the United States, and it ties very much into the Lancaster community because for many years, this was the place where you got the tobacco in the United States. So we see how, I'm always personally trying to find where do our cultures in Lancaster intersect? And this happens to be one of them. So it takes place, like I said, in the factory. And the lector has a tendency to bring, it's sort of like a Pandora's box. Whenever the lector shows up, things start to happen because people get inspired. For example, Anna is Anna from Anna and Karenina. And she's obviously an adulteress, so we have some themes that come through.
Well, it depends on who you ask. The lector always, it's not a Pandora's box. He always brings the bad news. Okay, so you know what? I'm not particularly fond in the play of this stupid guy.
This is coming from his character.
I'm not particularly fond of this stupid guy. So
yeah, awesome. So you want to give us a piece, and then we'll talk to you a little bit more once we get through that piece. So I'm going to pass over this microphone as well.
Okay.
So let me introduce, this is a scene between Marella, who's one of the workers, and Cheche, who is in partnership as an owner of the factory.
Also, her uncle.
And
We
her
should add.
uncle.
We should add. Do you want to see how many cigars you've ruined?
Show me. I pride myself in my work. I'm one of the fastest rollers in this whole place.
But you know what, Marella? Fasters is not always good.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Look, right here. Right here, a hollow spot, a soft spot.
Thank you. Chester, is there anything else? Can I get back to pasting?
As a matter of fact, there is.
What, Chester?
Sometimes when your mind wanders into your own little Russia, you begin to take shortcuts when you're rolling cigars.
What kind of shortcuts?
You forget about the knife, and you bring the cigar to your mouth, and you bite the end of it instead of cutting it.
You've seen me do that.
I've seen you do that, and a lot more.
Really?
Yes. Sometimes when you're on those trips to your own little Russia, you forget about the paste jar, and you lick the last cigar leaf, the last leaf of tobacco, like you're sealing an envelope to your lover, or maybe playing with the mustache of your Russian lover. Is that what it is, little Marella? In your mind, you're playing with a man, and you forget that you're bringing a cigar to your mouth?
Oh, Chester.
Yes, maybe you forget that we're working in this little cigar factory, that it gets so hot in the summer that the tobacco leaves get dry, and we need to get them wet because they need moisture, like the wet lick of your tongue.
Don't look at me that way, Chester.
Why not?
Because I don't like it.
I do like it, Marella. We'll leave it at that, so you come see the rest.
Wow. We can see why there's no 12-year-olds coming.
No, absolutely right. I'm 39. I'm not sure I can handle the next line. I'm looking at Jose like, where did that come from?
Oh, that was great.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. So just to remind everybody tonight, if you liked what you just heard, 7:30 at the Ware Center. You got to get down there. It's free. You can't beat free. Support Latino culture and Latino Fest. It's expanded to a month next year. So the last time it's going to be 3 days. So you got to come out tonight to the Ware Center, hear more. It's going to be amazing, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw you guys at the Weir did the preview there this year, and I saw you guys up, and it was very inspiring, the piece you did that day. I thought it was a great job that you guys did that day. So what's next for the Paloma players? Am I getting it right?
Yeah,
yes, Paloma players. Yeah. What is next after this one?
Well, we're still in the making. We're going to be working with some other theater companies in the area in the summertime.
Awesome.
But we actually have one more scene for you.
Excellent.
It's
you do.
quick.
Good,
Well,
good.
it's quick.
The more the better.
Okay. This is between some other characters in the play. They happen to be a married couple, and they're not uncle and niece. This is between the character Palomo, played by Jarito Torres, and Conchita, played by Catherine Rodriguez.
You're a strange creature, Conchita. I don't know why I married you.
You married me because the day you met me, I wrote a cigar especially for you. And when you smoked it, you said it slipped into your mouth like a pearl diver.
I told you that?
Yes, you did. And the words lingered in the air like a zeppelin. And I thought to myself, I could fall in love with that mouth.
As far as I can remember, the only reason why I married you was because I couldn't untie your father's hands from around my neck.
The truth comes out. You never really cared about me.
Are you trying to start a fight?
No. I asked you a simple question about a love story, and you're being foolish.
Never mind.
You don't care about anything, do you? Juan Julian could be reading a piece by Shakespeare or Jose Marti, and everything goes in one ear and out the other.
I listen to what he reads. I just don't take everything to heart the way you do.
Well, you should. Do you remember the part in the book when Anna's husband is suspicious about her affair with Bronsky? Remember how he paces the room like a lost animal?
I know where you're getting at.
I just want to have a civilized conversation with you the same way the characters in the novella do. I've learned so many things from this book.
Such as?
Jealousy. For Anna's husband, jealousy is basic and almost animalistic. He will never want her to know what such vile and shameful emotions he's capable of.
But you can't help but to be jealous. It's part of your nature.
Not anymore, it isn't.
Nice. 7:30 tonight. Ware Center, the Paloma Players. Thank you guys very much
That
for
was
being
great.
here.
Good
We will
luck
see
tonight.
you
Break a leg. Have a great show.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
for
Thank
having
you guys.
us.
We're
I
gonna.
have to say something. I cannot see your faces without wanting a Smithwick's. Okay?
Irish eyes are smiling everywhere right now.
I start pouring the minute I get out of here, Jose.
We are going to roll right into some new talent as well. Jordan Rast going to play Manhattan for us after his new album called Cowboy Money. Jordan, take it away, man.
Thanks, man. May the lights of her Manhattan not control you. May you shine, shine, shine on your own. May you find, find, find what you've been looking for. May you shine, shine, shine on your own. May the people of the night drag you sleeping from your bed into some chemical dream where the world spins around top heavy and slow. Without your dreams, you will have nowhere left to go. May the words of my chord linger within you. And may you keep what I have offered up in song. 'Cause the grass sways gently in the middle of the lights. So may you keep what has been clear, what has been right. And may the lights of her Manhattan not control you. May you shine, shine, shine on your own. May you find, find, find what you've been looking for. May you shine, shine, shine on your own. May you shine, shine, shine on your own. May you shine, shine, shine on your own.
Well done. Very nice, very nice.
Jordan Rast, Cowboy Money, new album coming out. Playing some music tonight, Jordan, I believe. Is it, or tomorrow night? Tonight.
Tonight.
Excellent.
7:30 at
yeah,
Tellus.
yeah.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
9
All
o'clock.
right.
But a bunch of people coming in. There's a big lineup coming in there tomorrow, tonight. So, Cowboy Money, where's the name come out of? I've been looking at it since we started.
It's this idea of wanting to have it all, like a cowboy, but still, like someone who has a lot of money, but also be free, like a cowboy.
Oh, I like that.
So you kind of combined it together, and it's one of the songs on the album. So.
I like that an awful lot. Yeah, I like that an awful lot. So this is a solo album this is a solo album, Cowboy Money, or this is part of the band?
No, it's a solo album.
This is what you've been recording for the last good while down in the basement to tell us.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
In the spring.
Awesome.
Last spring with Eric Sod and a
Yeah,
little bit of Mike Newman too.
And a bunch of people in, so
yeah.
Great. And tonight there's a bunch of you playing music, I believe.
That's
so
right.
Tell us who we're going to hear tonight.
So first up is the Ras DeVitri Adams trio. So myself, Monica DeVitri, who I've known for a long time, who's a great musician.
Yeah, absolutely. She's the one DeVitri that we haven't heard a lot about.
Yeah.
Tell us. I think she's been in there once before, if I'm not mistaken. So.
All that family is good. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Nick Adams, who plays with the band after Limbo Jimbo,
Limbo Jimbo, yeah.
who I had the pleasure of playing with on New Year's Eve at the Tellus Bash, and he's a great drummer. So.
Yeah, Nick is also our garbage man.
Yeah.
So every time we come in, he works for Republic Services. We do our garbage.
You have to be multi-talented, right?
Every time he comes in, he tells me to pay the bill.
Yeah, he's a great guy, though. I really like him.
So, and then who else? There's more groups on tonight now, I think, right? There's somebody opening for you, right?
Well, Cordy's opening for us.
Oh, is he? Cordy. I know that. That's every night.
Right. Cordy's on at 8. We're on at 9. And then Limbo Jimbo's on.
Limbo Jimbo's going on.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Exciting
good.
stuff, man. It's going to be a good night. Tell us, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this is not the album release. No, they're just 2 songs off the album. It's like I'm all confused.
He's all confused.
Oh, yeah, I'm all confused.
You know what?
Yeah.
Instead of having him get more confused, can we get another song out of you before you go? Do you think you could do that for me? Absolutely. So
right.
I think what we're going to hear now is an original song called
right.
The Moment.
Called The Moment.
Absolutely. Let's
And
go with it.
Before we go to that, we're just going to tell you about some events that are coming up as Jordan gets ready here. First Friday today, so we have art and music at the Rabbit and Dragonfly Bookstore and Cafe. That's from 5 to 9:30. It is with illustrator Paris Wyatt Lanzo and musicians Canvas. Should be a great night.
Yep. Lancaster City Restaurant Week. If you guys haven't partaken this week, restaurants are having great specials. Get out there and get involved in that. It's going to be an amazing foodie experience.
Absolutely. Tomorrow we have got the movie Brave here at the Rabbit and Dragonfly Bookstore and Cafe. This is a free family-friendly event for people of all ages, including you, Jimmy. Yeah. Come as early as you can and find a comfy spot, and it goes from 10 in the morning to 12 p.m.
Well, I think I'm going to go more towards Here Comes Peter Cottontail, Saturday from 11 to 1 at the Lancaster Marionette Theater, if you don't know where that's at, 126 North Water Street. Uncharted is going to be playing at the Prima Theater tonight from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. The Prima Theater's at 2060s King. Got to check that out.
That should be awesome.
Absolutely.
I was looking forward to going to the North Museum's Cosmic Bash.
Yes, absolutely.
It sounds like one for the ages
It
here,
certainly
Jimmy.
does. And just so people don't get confused, it's Saturday, 5:30 to 11, but it's at Spooky Nook. It's not at the North Museum, so if you want to check out the Cosmic Bash, it's at Spooky Nook Saturday from 5:30 to 11. And then there's Embraceable You, Rhapsody, and Gershwin performing Sunday at the Trust Performing Arts Center. I say it every time I'm on here. If you haven't been to the Trust, you're missing out. You don't get a better sound quality than you get at the Trust.
Absolutely, and I'm always in favor of embracing myself.
Absolutely. I have no comment at this time.
So we had a great show today. Thank you to everybody, the Rabbit and Dragonfly Cafe and Bookstore and Cafe, Tony Geyer, Jake Lewis, Ken Mueller, Meg Wilson, Hans Smoker, all our guests, Courtney Byron, the fantastic house band. Next week's guests, we're going to have Valerie Henry with Celebrate Ballet and World Dance. We're going to have Modern Art, always fun with those ladies. The band, with a capital DA after them, and more guests to come. Jimmy, thank you for being here, man.
I did my best, man. I hope I carried the water.
You did a great job. We'll have you back in about a year.
All right, man. Looking forward to it for your 65th birthday party. It'll be not a problem.
Wait, Jimmy,
We got
can't
it.
wait.
All right. Let's
have
rock
a
and
great
roll,
first
man.
Friday, folks.
Here now I'm moving, headed on that eastbound train. Not for the weather, not for the things that evening brings. Here now I want it. Here now we're coming on that rain. Here now it's funny. Here now I think I hear somebody out here in the crowd. Must be my lady somewhere, shouting it aloud. And it stops, it's amazing. This is the moment of love.